Late one night on the Mid-Sorter Railway, the manager was talking to Duke before he went home to bed. "Now, Duke, I need you to take trucks to the gold mine, fill them up, and then take them to King Ori's Bridge Station." "I will do my best, sir." "Good. Now you all get some sleep. Got a big day tomorrow." Falcon was eavesdropping on the conversation. Perhaps, he said, "if I could take his train to King Ori's Bridge, maybe Duke will stop calling me such an impertinent scallywag," he said. He didn't realize that he was supposed to go to the gold mine first. But Falcon, feeling content with his plan, fell asleep at once. The following morning, everyone was asleep, except for Falcon, who got up early after because his driver did. He soon buffered up to the trucks, and he set off to King Ori's Bridge Station. The rattles and clickety-clacks woke up Smudger. What's that goody-goody two-shoes Falcon doing?" he said. "I'm gonna go figure out what he's doing." He quietly buffered up to the back of the brake van. Smudger didn't make a wheesh of steam. Falcon had passed the gold mine and didn't even realize it. He was focused more on impressing Grandpa. "Good," said Falcon. "We're almost to the next station." At last, he and his train made it to King Ori's Bridge. Stewart had a passenger train coming up next to King Ori. So Falcon backed up his train, causing Smudger to fall into a muddy ditch. With mud in Smudger's mouth, he couldn't speak, so no one knew he was there. Back at the sheds, Duke was surprised to figure out that his trucks were missing. "Where are my trucks?" he thought. So he set off to look for them. He arrived at the gold mine and figured out that the trucks weren't there. "Either Smudger or Falcon is up to this work, but with both of them, it's hard to tell which." When Duke returned to the sheds, he saw that Stewart had just gotten back from his train and had coaches for Duke. "Stewart, you're going to have to be a man now, so you'll have to take my train." When he arrived before the bridge, he saw Smudger in the mud. "Well," said Duke, "I guess you're not behind this." "Well, technically you are." Smudger's mud bubble in front of his mouth popped. "Listen, Duke, it's not my fault. I was trying to see what Falcon was up to." "So he is up to, huh? I'll have a stern talking with him." But much to Duke's relief, the manager was already there. "Falcon, you've caused delay and confusion. And worst of all, you didn't even bother to pick up the gold." I didn't know I was supposed to pick up gold." "Yes, indeed. Maybe next time you should listen before you start gallivanting off with someone else's train. Duke will take it with you. I hope you've learned your lesson." It was very difficult for the train to start. That's when the manager spoke to Smudger. "Smudger, I swear you never do any work, but I appreciate you trying to figure it out. But for right now, You can just sit in the set for the... You know what? I'll let Falcon do that. You'll just work in the mine for the rest of the day. Thank you, sir, he said quietly to himself. The 2 engines strained, but at last they pulled Smudger back on the rails. And the strange train set off. So Falcon lay sad in the darkest, deepest corner of the sheds. Smudger thanked Duke for rescuing him as Stewart bustled in. Hey there, everybody. Did I miss anything? Oh, nothing that important, said Duke. And he just winked at Smudger.